Hello, dwellos, foreigner fellows. Welcome back to the channel. Iwamak Lizatu Kamagaza. This is Lee Sage. We're going to continue with the zodiacs. We are now moving to Aquarius. Aquarius, this is your general read. So let's see what we got going on, Aquarius. Pull a couple cards for these guys. See what I can help these out with. First card coming out is King of Pentacles. All right, so we're looking onward. We kind of had we have our stuff together, so we're kind of looking like what's next. Okay, I feel that. Whoa. Storyline. We'll get to that in a second. All right, next card. We have this Ace of Swords. Okay, some sort of new beginning. Mentally even, like how could I? So you're sharper, you're more focused, you're more ambitious, entrepreneur kind of thing. The King of Pentacles is looking towards the Eight of Swords. So it's like, all right, you have your stability foundation going on here and stuff, and now with all this time that you've been on your throne, maintaining, keeping things going, you're kind of thinking well, what's next? What should I work on next? Ace of Swords. Some sort of truth or message came in here, which kind of maybe sparked this for you, right? You kind of zoned out with the Chariot after a tough time, tough season, tough cycle, something like that. Kind of zoned out a little bit on your path to victory. Next card, we have the Hermit, a little bit of soul reflection, kind of going within, intimacy, into me I see, doing the inner work. Okay, we have the time to do so. This is good. And then this goes towards Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so let's go from a millionaire to a billionaire kind of stuff. Let's level up. There's always more, right? There's always more that you can ask for and go for. So with the storyline, we have the Fool card. So this is a moment of a revelation where you're oh wait, I can do this or that. So this kind of occurs right here. We have the Queen of Wands. Maybe this Queen of Wands person kind of is what brought this Ace of Swords message in here. Kind of made you go within real quick because you had to make some sort of decision with the Two of Swords on how you're moving about it from here. Okay. Then the Tower struck. Okay. So divine intervention, spirit, some sort of major change or shift occurred. Whether this is a negative or positive one, I'm not quite sure. Because it's you have this whole tower that you've been working on and building for 20 years, and then lightning strikes it down, it burns to the ground. So that whole 20 years of work and effort and stuff that you put into is now all gone. Okay, you barely made it out. You know what I mean? He's has no clothes almost. Okay, caught himself right before any severe casualties or damage or something like that. Then we have the Queen of Wands. So there's a divine counterpart here. There's a soul connection here. This King and Queen of Wands. But then we fall with the Three of Swords. So this could have, this fool, maybe you were with this person that was kind of a fool, very naive, just kind of stuck, always talking about doing things, but not actually doing them. So you had to make a decision. You had the Two of Swords, and then you got this communication or this event with the Ace of Swords that came in here, which then turned it to a Three of Swords. So now we're separating and moving away. Some sort of pain or disintent, being unsatisfied, something unsatisfying occurred, distasteful, something very sneaky with the Seven of Swords. Okay. But then we have the Star here. So it's King of Pentacles and then the Hermit. So you have this King of Pentacles and then you have this Hermit, right? This spiritual, wise, wisdom kind of older person, mentally. And then you have this King of Pentacles, this one that's, has a kingdom and stuff going on here. But this Hermit card, because of the internal growth, Queen of Wands, King of Wands, standing in your power, the Hermit reflection, they're kind of like a star. This wiser, older person thingy on this side, they're kind of very starved. That like everyone like knows them. They're very in public, and this person over here is just it's just new. Like he's just becoming aware of like a reality shift. You know what I mean? And this, I mean, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 swords. So like this has been going on for like a while. Okay. Three of Swords, jealousy, maybe narcissistic, always poking, oh, you're doing this, you're doing that, and stuff like that. But you're kind of like stuck. Maybe you're tied or bound with like finances and things and stuff like that. And then there's this sneaky behavior going on, this strategic plotting, planning things going on here. So this King of Pentacles, maybe even becoming aware of like this Fool card, this new opportunity, this leap towards this spiritual depthness, going in this way. In you doing that, it kind of had some backfires here. So like the old stuff and things that you left your kingdom, you have heartache because now they lost their king. Like Two of Swords, no one's moving, they're indecisive. Indecisive, sneaky, manipulative. So we're moving away from this older, stagnant, manipulative, heartbreaking, painful energy with the Ace of Swords, truth coming in here, right on the Ten of Pentacles, to this glow up, to this level up. Tower comes in, disrupts everything. You have this divine counterpart connection here. There's spiritual growth here. There's the Star as well. So there's like that healing and hope, wisdom, futuristic stuff kind of going on here. So leaving one old life and heading towards the other. Page of Wands, exactly. Getting this newfound knowledge and learn, you complete it, you putting down the Ten of Wands, the burdens and stuff, and now you're this page, you're lighter, you have your own wand or your only thing that you kind of need, and now you're taking this newer journey towards whatever's going on here. This soulmate connection, this inheritance, starship, fame kind of like thing. What is it? Social status upgrading, you know what I mean? Being from like a no one hidden to like someone that people start to like recognize now, center of attention, King and Queen of Wands, you know what I mean? All right. Being in the public eye more. So going from like quiet time to like that. But this is what I have for you, Aquarius. Hope that helps, and I'll catch you next time.